Nobody knows the trouble I've seen. Nobody knows but Jesus. Nobody knows the trouble I've seen. Glory, hallelujah. Sometimes I'm up, sometimes I'm down. Oh, yes, Lord. Sometimes I'm almost to the ground. Oh, yes, Lord. Nobody knows the trouble I've seen. Nobody knows but Jesus. Nobody knows the trouble I've seen. Glory, hallelujah. Now you may think that I don't know. Oh, yes, Lord. But I've had troubles down below. Oh, yes, Lord. Nobody knows the trouble I've seen. Nobody knows but Jesus. Nobody knows the trouble I've seen. Glory, hallelujah. One day when I was walking along, oh yes, Lord, the sky opened up and love came down. Oh yes, Lord. Nobody knows the trouble I've seen. Nobody knows but Jesus. Nobody knows the trouble I've seen. Glory, hallelujah. Glory, glory, hallelujah. Hello, everybody. No, this has not turned into a religious show, an evangelical show. It's still a music and talk show. I am Ethan Hirschenfeld. This is the No Show for Saturday, June 1st. Wait, is it Saturday? Man, yeah, it's Saturday. I'm telling you, one day I can't remember the date. Next day I can't remember the day of the week. Nobody knows. Hey, Dave in LA. Hey, Mom. Hey, Dawn. Hey, Richard. Hey, hey, everyone. Dave in LA. Nobody knows. No, this is still the new ukulele. The old ukulele is still, well, it's finished. I mean, it's done. The work was done on it. It's sitting in the shop there in Gowanus, Brooklyn. I just haven't been able to get in to grab it. But next week I'm going to grab it. Hello, Leslie. Bonsoir. Hello, Blicket or Bliquet. All right, that is nobody knows. Oh, but yeah, so I decided, I don't know, I felt like sitting, I suddenly thought, I'm sitting up in a chair basically at a table for my show. In New York, I'm more in a reclining situation. I just decided today I wanted to. Suddenly it occurred to me 5 minutes before the show, I'd like to be on the couch. I want to show you what's happening on the couch. I'm flanked. I'm flanked. Hildy, say hi. Do you want to say hi? No comment? Are you enjoying the show so far, Hildy? If you're enjoying the show, don't say anything. She's enjoying the show. And then on this side, I have this guy. Ornament, say hi. How's the show going so far? Are you enjoying it? Enjoying it. Okay. So I'm flanked. No snoring today. Bill is not snoring yet. I suspect the snoring may begin soon. Oh, and then this is a beautiful print above me. This is a lino cut by Kirsten of Boo. Boo was our beloved Doberman Great Dane, who you could see 2009 to 2018. 2009 to 2018. Those were his years of walking around on the planet. He was a great, great dog, a real beauty. No, yeah, a lino cut. It's like a wood cut, only you carve into basically linoleum. Oh no, you know what? I misspoke. This one is a wood cut because we actually have the wood. So this was a wood cut. Yeah, it's print on a wood cut, and it's sort of Boo facing in both directions. It's sort of like Egyptian. Yeah, Fafi is over there on the chair. Fafi, I don't know if she's going to be making an appearance tonight. Sometimes I'm up, sometimes I'm down. Oh, yes, Lord. Sometimes I'm almost to the ground. Oh, yes, Lord. Sometimes I'm almost in the ground. That would be an even more extreme. Sometimes I'm up, sometimes I'm down. Oh, yes, Lord. Sometimes I'm even in the ground. Oh, yes, Lord. Yeah, that would be a little, I guess, over the top. Nobody knows the trouble I've seen. African American spiritual. That's all I have on the provenance of that song. All right. Here we have a really old song that I just learned today. So it's new for me, but it's a 200-year-old song. This might be the oldest song in the book. Tell me the tales that to me were so dear, long, long ago, long, long ago. Sing me the songs I delighted to hear, long, long ago, long ago. Now you are come, all my grief is removed. Let me forget that so long have you roved. Let me believe that you love as you loved, long, long ago, long ago. Do you remember the path where we met, long, long ago, long, long ago? I would say she probably doesn't remember if you have to ask. Ah, yes, you told me you never would forget, long, long ago, long ago. Then to all others my smile you preferred. Love, when you spoke, gave a charm to each word. Still my heart treasures the praises I heard, long, long ago, long ago. Here comes the third and final verse. Let's see how this turns out. It's not a spoiler, no spoiler alert, because the song is 190 years old. Though by your kindness my fond hopes were raised, long, long ago, long, long ago, you by more eloquent lips have been praised, long, long ago, long ago. But by long absence your truth has been tried. Still to your accents I listen with pride. Blessed as I was when I sat by your side, long, long ago, long ago. Okay, this tune, this song, hey Donald, hey Leslie. This song is, it was written in 1833. Thomas Bailey was the name of the songwriter. Words and music by Thomas Bailey. Thomas Bailey was, he played 3 different instruments, including the banjo. He died at the young age of 41. He was educated in all sorts of stuff, and then he went to work in his father's office to learn the law, to study the law. But he ended up performing in all sorts of theatrical productions. I think he went to Oxford, and then he was in theater there, and he was writing novels and writing poems from a young age. Well, poems from a young age, then novels. Then he had some hit songs. Then he had a big dowry from his wife's family, so he was riding high. They moved from Bath, they were in Bath, and they moved to London, and he had a bunch of hit songs. And then I think that, so his name is Thomas Bailey. He lived from 1797 to 1839. 1797 to 1839. He had traveled to Scotland, he had traveled to Ireland, settled in Bath, then in London, and then apparently some of his investments went south. He invested in some coal mines that didn't turn profitable, and then he also, I think, owned some land in Ireland, and somehow what we would call over here the real estate management, it didn't really work out. So then he got sick. You know, he hard times. Hard times come again no more. Well, hard times. He had hard times. But this is a hit song, and he wrote it in 1833. It became a hit in America when it was published in Philadelphia in 1844. Instant hit. Big hit in the US. Big hit on the charts in 1844 here in the United States. And what was the original title? It wasn't long, long ago. I think the American publisher changed the name. It was, it was The Long Ago. The Long Ago, which is a nice title. I think it's nicer. The Long Ago is like the time from long ago, the long ago. But the American publisher, I think, changed it to long, long ago. Yes, Neuro Geezer, I agree. Similar aesthetic to Stephen Foster, absolutely. Stephen Foster is a little bit later. He was writing his hits 10, 20 years later. But yeah, contemporaries across the Atlantic from each other. Also, that one, interestingly, long, long ago, it's a 2-chord song. You don't really hear many of those, but it's like the 1 and the 5. Tell me the tales that to me were so dear, long, long ago, long, long ago. It's just a D and an A7. Also, in the story of the song, if you want to say what the poetry is about, he's longing for this. Let's say it's a man singing it to a woman. He's longing for her. He seems to have gotten some attention from her in the past. Now she's gone, and he's kind of banking on her old affection. But it ain't fresh. Her love is not forthcoming, but he's just he's basking in the memory of it. He says, by long absence, your truth has been tried. Still, to your accents, to your sounds, to your voice, I listen with pride. Still to your accents, I listen with pride. Blessed as I was when I sat by your side long, long ago. So I'm still basking in that feeling of having had your attention and your affection all those years ago. It's a song of nostalgia. Yeah. Wah, 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 wah. Long, long ago, long ago. Everything is good. Wah, 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 wah. Oh, you played it in Suzuki violin. Hey, JX. Wow. Very cool. Yeah, so this is definitely this song is part of the repertoire. I just realized I forgot to say the word repertoire the last few shows. I'm going to look up Thomas Bailey for 1 second. Thomas Haynes Bailey. Yeah, I just wanted. Yeah, born in Bath, October 13th, 1797. So he was born. He was born in 1797. Um, Major financial problems. Yeah, the coal mines, the investments. During his time in Paris, oh, he went to Paris. He continued to write plays in order to support his family. He had success with some of his plays. What happened to him? Bailey and his wife moved back to London after Paris. Despite financial troubles, they had their second daughter in 1837. Um, the same year, Bailey encountered a series of health issues: tuberculosis, encephalitis, followed by an attack of brain fever, liver failure. Oi. Well, sorry for his suffering. But he sounds like he was a real Renaissance guy. He wrote songs, poems, comedies. He wrote a farce that apparently was really well received. So, long, long ago, Richard says he's here for the donuts. Oh, God, donuts. Greatest food known to man. Wow. Oh, Suzuki Book One. Yeah, it makes sense because it's just two chords, and I mean, the melody is really simple, but it's kind of, it's an earworm. It works. Wah, 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 wah. Hey, Donald, thank you. Yeah, no, some of the information is at my fingertips. Some of it is here, but a lot of it is just getting it right off the old internet. So, but yeah, I'm glad. Oh, that's the other song I wanted to do tonight. Another new one. Hildy just kicked the ukulele. I think that's a hint. See her long legs? She just kicked me. She just kicked me right in the ukulele. She is. Yeah, they're both. You can tell they're really relaxing when they're. Well, you hear the sighs, the beautiful sighs, but then also the eyes rolling up. Long, long ago, long, long ago. The B's are flat. Ukuleles, yeah. From this valley, they say you are going. We will miss your bright eyes and sweet smile. For they say you are taking the sunshine that has brightened your path for a while. That I screwed up the melody at the bottom there. Da 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 da, sunshine, that sunshine that has brightened your path for a while. This is that song, Red River Valley. It's a cowboy, what do they call it? A cowboy, a traditional American cowboy song. It's got all kinds of uh, potential sources and original versions, but the one, some people say it's from 1896. Who knows? From this valley, they say you are going. We will miss your bright eyes and sweet smile, for they say you are taking the sunshine that has brightened our pathway a while. Someone's leaving the trail. Oh, I know what it is. It's called Red River Valley, but then one of the stories about where it comes from, the lyrics, the name of the song, they were a little bit different. And there's a suggestion that it was a Canadian song, Canadian Cowboys. Won't you think of this valley you're leaving? Oh, how lonely, how sad it will be. Oh, think of the fond heart you're breaking, and and the grief you are causing to me. And the grief you are causing, and the grief, I'm missing a word in these lyrics. And the grief you are causing me. Come and sit by my side if you love me. This reminds me of, there was a really amazing Coen Brothers movie that came out, I think in 2000, called Buster Scruggs. I don't know if anyone saw it, but Buster Scruggs, it was like an anthology of cowboy movies, little Western movies, like four or five of them mashed up into a single feature film. It was incredible. But I feel like one of them was about a situation like this, where there's some people in a wagon train. The wagon train is heading west, and there's some romance brewing between the pioneers. And then one of the pioneers has to leave. I think that's what's going on in this song. Someone's leaving. One of the pioneers is leaving, and they're going to leave behind a broken heart. But before you leave, come and sit by my side if you love me. Do not hasten to bid me adieu or adieu. But remember the Red River Valley and the cowboy that loves you so true. Oh yeah, Richard, you saw Buster Scruggs. That thing was incredible. Those guys, the Coen brothers, nobody matches them in terms of style. The style, the writing, the elevated poetic language, just incredible. And the performances, just great acting. My God. From this valley, they say you are going. We will miss your bright eyes and sweet smile, for they say you are taking the sunshine that has brightened our path for a while. You're leaving the Red River Valley. Oh well. Oh well. There's some other pioneer in the wagon train you can hook up with. Whew. I don't know. I'm on the fence about this new position, this new setup. Still have some of Kirsten's beautiful art in the background. It's nice to be kind of reclining with the dogs, with both of the dogs right here. But I don't know if that feeling of reclining is quite right. What do we think? La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. Dawn, yes, Dawn, absolutely. Do what's comfortable, 100%. That's what I'm trying to figure out. What's more comfortable? Also, the lighting setup here is different, but it's all right. I don't know. The other place, interestingly, is I'm sitting with my back to a corner, which creates a little bit of depth. This is a flat wall, which is a different feeling. That's true. Reclining makes it harder to reach the keyboard. Good point. This, by the way, was a fireplace, which we burned a ton of wood during the pandemic. And then, for various reasons, the chimney was crumbling, or the chimney was detaching from the house, and we just got rid of the chimney and closed up this hole in the wall. So all of the interior here is this, 55-year-old old pine boards, except right here, these are these 1-year-old pine boards. Yeah, I think the corner is good also. La da dee da da dee da da da. Oh, I love that you called them Picasso paintings, Donald. Those paintings that you usually see in the background are by Kirsten Rolfs. She did this also, but you can look up all of her art. Her art. Check out her art at kirstenrolfs.com. Um, yeah, you can also check out her art. Well, I'm sitting on it, but she's made some beautiful stuff with prints of some of her prints on some pillows and stuff. It's called Koonsty. If you want to check out her Etsy store, Koonsty, 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 Koonsty. Oh, oh, oh! The dog just kicked me in the book. She kicked me right in the book. La, la, look how long those legs are. It was a very good guess. So Dawn, oh, that's cool that you call them the Picassos. That's funny. I'm going to tell Kirsten. So Kunsti is kind of a play on various things. So the word Kunst, Kunst in German means art. Kunst, Kunst. But Kunst, Kunst. But Kirsten's last name is Rolfs, Roolfs. So she liked the idea of having a double O in the name of her store. So she took the word Kunst in German and made it Kunst. So it kind of looks like her name. The K, it begins with a K like her first name. Kunsty. Yeah, it's kind of a made up word. Yes, he's very Marmaduke. She's very Marmaduke. She's very Scooby Doo. She's also very Boo. She's like Boo because Boo of our beloved, dearly departed Boo was a Doberman Great Dane mix. And yes, Leslie, she does look like me. I've been hearing that from a lot of people. Oh, she started she started snoring. love that snoring. A snoring dog. I don't know if there's anything. Oh yeah, that could be a good short clip. I don't know if there's anything more relaxing in the world than the sound of a snoring dog, I gotta say. Beautiful swim today. Oh my gosh, the water was beautiful. And had a nice coffee and visit with a friend who spends like 4 months up here and then goes back to Florida for the winter. That was nice. La 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 la. Ba da dee da da dee da da da. La da dee. I'll be loving you always, with a love that's true always. When the things you've planned need a helping hand, I will understand always, always. Days may not be fair always. That's when I'll be there always. Not just for an hour, not just for a day, not just for a year, but always. Always. I'm always here at 9. Thank you very much for joining me. Thank you for your ears and your eyes. Donald, that's a really good idea. Someone with a violin on that song, Always. I'm always here at 9 or 6 p.m. if you are on the West Coast. Oh, do I know a violinist? That's a good idea. Get someone to sit in. Yeah, I do know a violinist up here, in fact. She plays ukulele and violin. All right. All right, I'm going to think about that. Maybe for the July 14th show, for the 1 year anniversary show. Bring in some guests, bring in a band. All right, everybody. Thank you very much for joining, and I will see you again tomorrow night.